Hi, my name is Victoria Sparks. I'm the band and life skills teacher, and I'm going to do 2-digit minus 2-digit subtraction with regrouping, sorry. And I'm going to use some touch points, and I'm going to make sure my numbers are lined up, and we'll just see how it goes. So, all right, follow along. Our first problem is going to be 22 minus 16. So I'm going to put a line, make sure my numbers are lined up. I'm going to use my touch points. 6 has double touch points, so I'm going to put double touch points on there. And then when I look at my problem, I can see that 6 is bigger than 2, so I can't subtract. So I'm going to need to borrow. So I'm going to put a line above my 2 to remind me that I'm borrowing. And then I'm going to borrow a 10 from that 2. Well, technically it's 20. I'm going to cross it out. 2 minus 1 is 1. I'm going to bring my 10 over here and make it 12. So I'm going to say 12 and subtract. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And then I'm going to subtract here too. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So my answer is 6. So 22 minus 16 equals 6. All right, let's do another problem. The next problem is 51 minus 26. So I'm going to draw a line to make sure my problem is lined up. I'm also going to put touch points on my whole bottom number. 6 is a double touch point number. And then I can look at my problem and I can see that 6 is bigger than 1, so I can't subtract it. So I'm going to put a line up here to remember I'm borrowing. I'm going to cross out my 5 and make it a 4. Bring over my 1, so it'll be 11. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And then I'm going to subtract my 2 from my 4, so 4, 3, 2. So 51 minus 26 is 25. Okay. All right, next problem. We're going to do 75 minus 38. Again, I'm going to make sure my numbers are lined up. I'm going to put my touch points on there. And I'm going to use double touch points for 8 because 8 has double touch points. I can see my problem. 8 is bigger than 5, so I need to borrow. I'm going to put a line above here so I can remember to borrow. And then I'm going to borrow. So I'm going to make the 7 a 6. I'm going to bring my 10 over here and make this 15. So 15 minus 8, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. And then I'm going to subtract over here. So 6, 5, 4, 3. So 75 minus 38 is 37. All right, next problem is 41 minus 17. I'm going to put my line to keep my numbers lined up. And you can put your line all the way to the bottom if you want to. Some of my students like to do that. It's up to you. I am going to put my touch points on. 7 has double touch points, so I'm going to make sure I put my double touch points on there. And 7 is bigger than 1, so I can't subtract 1 from 7. So I'm going to put a line over this, over the 4, and I'm going to start and borrow. So 4, I'm going to make that a 3. I'm going to bring my 10 over here and make that 11. So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm going to put my 4 down here. And then 3 minus 1, so 3, 2. Put my 2 down there. So 41 minus 17 is 24. All right, next problem. We are going to do 94 minus 58. So I'm going to put a line down there to keep my numbers lined up, and you can put it all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to use my touch points and get them put on here. 8 has double touch points, so I'm going to make sure I put my double touch points on there. And then I can see that 8 is bigger than 4, so I'm going to have to borrow. I'm going to put my line up there so I can put my new number up there and remember to borrow. And then I'm going to borrow. So I'm going to take 1 away from 9, make that an 8, bring that 10 over here. So 14, and then I'm going to subtract. So 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And then I'm going to subtract on this side. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So 94 minus 58 is 36. All right, we'll do one more problem. Last problem. So 52 minus 39. Or 38. So we'll draw my line down the middle to keep my numbers lined up. I'm going to put some touch points on my problem. 8 has double touch points. Sorry about that. I'm going to put a line above because if I look at my problem, 8 is bigger than 2. I know I'm going to have to borrow. So I'm going to borrow and make the 5 a 4. Bring my 10 over here and make it 12. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then I'm going to subtract over here. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So 52 minus 38 is 14. All right. That is double digit minus double digit subtraction with borrowing. Have a nice day.